Hello, I'm Roy. Welcome to my woodwork shop. This is where I do all of my private commissions, and this is also where I run my business, the Brisbane School of Fine Woodwork. Come on in. So when the students come here, they all get their own workbench and they all have their own tool board associated with that workbench. So you can see here, tool board, and all of the tools that are on this tool board are basically what I would recommend the students use as their starter kit. It's a big investment, but it gets them to where they need to be pretty quickly, and that they'll be tools that they have for the rest of their lives. What you see here is some of the work that my students have done in the last month-long basics course. This happens to be the work of Yuting. Beautiful work. Mallet. This is a design that I picked up when I was a student at Sturt, but I've modified it slightly just to make it a little bit sexier. As sexy as a mallet can be, it's pretty sexy. Made pretty much by hand. The idea of the exercise is to learn how to hand pair properly, learn how to use your hand plane properly, learn how to make something round with a hand plane, learn how to actually take a lot of pride in your work as well. It's a big part of it. And of course the very, very famous Sturt breadboard, which is an exercise that basically nearly stopped me in my tracks when I was a student at Sturt. It's one that when you learn how to do this sort of work, it's with you forever. You will know how to use a hand plane once you finish this exercise. A lot of accuracy involved, a lot of patience required. We do the month-long basics course, and what the idea of that is to help develop the hand skills of the student, and the aptitude, the attitude, and the confidence levels. So they go through those series of set projects, and with each project, those skills slowly accumulate. The ideal situation is then that they take the month-long basics course and turn it into a month-long cabinet on stand course. And if they can do those 2 months back to back, then it's a win-win situation for them. So that's what they're doing now, my students. And you can see Jackie Shan is over here working his little dovetail saw. They're practicing cutting dovetails before they start doing their cabinet on stand course. So it's not all about the month-long classes. We also run casual classes here at the school on Saturdays predominantly, where students can come in and do an ongoing course. They usually buy a block of 6 lessons, and then they can extend those through if they decide they like it enough, if they like the environment enough. If they're learning what they want to learn, then they usually extend through and do another block of 6 and then another block of 6. As part of that process, I always say the students need to do 2 set projects as a minimum before I let them start doing their own designs. And that's really so that I can get an idea of what it is they're capable of doing, but also so they can get a familiarity with the workshop so that I don't have to keep running every time they want to do something new. So, it's not all about the hand tools either. If you have a look out this way, you'll see the machine shop. Now, bear in mind this machine shop is set up for me to do my private client work. So everything in here works for me, and I work on the basis that if it works for me, it'll work for my students, provided I teach them the way I do things. So come on through. So I'm really sorry, it's a little bit messy at the moment. I have little empires of wood stacked up here and there and everywhere, and that usually happens when I've got a class running. The workshop's set up for everything that I need, and it's a pretty basic workshop. The machinery consists of a table saw, jointer, thicknesser, bandsaw, pestle drill, fitness sander, router table, and a disc sander. The most important part is the dust extraction. That's something that I've waited a long time to have installed, and it's finally here, and I love it. So thanks for spending some time with me. I really enjoyed taking you through the workshop. I hope it wasn't too much of an ordeal. Effectively what you're seeing here is my day-to-day life. I teach and I make, and I think the two complement each other beautifully. If ever you feel a need to get in touch with me, please do. Just give me a call. You'll see my details in the Australian Wood Review, or you can find me on Instagram. My tag on Instagram is BlueCheek. Give me a call. Come around. I'll make a cup of coffee. Best coffee in Brisbane. We'll see you soon.